Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Huoshan Hunters Guild. We're still in hell, and we aren't getting out anytime soon. Spoilers, we're probably getting out this session. Maybe.
Possibly.
Spoilers. We'll never get out.
We'll never make it.
So when we last left off, y'all sieged the prison and completely destroyed it. They didn't stand a chance. And then you fought Minos. He kinda kicked your ass, but you killed him.
He kicked a couple asses. Not all
He
of them.
He kicked some ass. But yeah, long story short, you successfully sieged the prison, rescued the members of the settlement, and killed Warden Minos. Rather few interesting things happened. Lucas, overcome with anger at potentially seeing Lily dead, went and attacked Minos, dealing the killing blow. But what happened was, when he went to attack, a mysterious shadowy claw came out from Lucas's attack, leaving 3 massive gash marks in Minos' chest before he fell into the hole.
Mysterious.
Another thing that happened is Demeron had a rather interesting vision in which he saw everyone dead. This notably freaked him out, and he spent the next couple hours touching people to make sure they were still there.
Much to their annoyance.
Yes. Everyone went back to the settlement to get much needed rest and relaxation. And we will be, unless anyone wants to do anything else, we will be starting the day after.
Can I start in the morning?
Yes, the start in the morning. After the siege.
Okay.
Like I said, unless there was anything anyone wanted to do the day before.
I don't think so. I think we were just all recovering.
So, as you can imagine, Lucas spent the night with Lily, thinking, well, yesterday's events were attacks on him like any other. Well, it was almost sort of a traumatizing event yesterday, and in the night he sort of tossed and turned about it. But so tossing and turning from the nightmares and just thinking, man, I need to just having the overwhelming desire to keep Lily safe. And the next morning,
Nick, actually, before that, Lucas, make a will save during the night.
I forgot to actually open up his goddamn sheet.
Oh yeah, I should.
I have a question.
That's the DC.
No, it's not.
Oh no.
Roll D100 and that's your save.
Just make a will save.
Beat that punk. I think after a bit, Lily might shake him awake.
Alright, well.
In case that matters.
20.
Alright, meets beats.
Woo!
Alright, so during the night, you wake up and you are in the settlement, but no one is there. It is completely barren. You look around and you feel something ominous in the wind.
That wasn't the wind.
It's probably just the wind.
It's probably just the
And
wind.
you look up and you see just an ominous, massive, swirling darkness in the sky.
I wave at it.
Waffle's
You're not there.
I wave at it anyway.
I lucid
You
dream
feel
of
as if Waffle would wave if he was here.
I lucid dream of Waffle to wave at it.
Thank you.
Okay. I see.
And then it begins to just. It starts to descend, reaching closer to you. And as it touches the ground, just begins to swirl around you, completely covering your field of vision until you just see nothing but pure darkness.
That's a pretty large field of vision.
I try to fight it. I try to fight the darkness.
Don't.
You try, but you just find yourself just thrashing through just shadowy black mist.
Oh no, is magic missile on your spell list?
Is it right now? I gotta see.
I don't think so.
Anyways, far into the distance of the darkness, you see a very vibrant red aura of energy coming from some kind of massive beast. Its eyes open, revealing nothing but just pure malice, pure vibrant red. It unfurls two massive draconic wings. And you wake up.
Lucas, are you okay?
Um, I don't. I don't. Hang on, looking at my nuisance motive. For reasons.
Lucas,
You
you wet the bed.
It's
Lucas, it's everywhere.
Oh god.
I saw that dragon.
Oh, dragon.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check to remember what was said. What was said to me very long ago. And by long ago I mean like a month ago.
Oh.
Don't know what that dragon is.
The dragon you saw in your dreams, it was both foreign and familiar. The best way you could ever describe it, it was just a massive, shadowy black dragon.
Why? A dragon frightened you?
He almost sees something different about Lily. And he attempts to concentrate on it. Hang on. I need to look up the DCs for this. I need research. I'll make this sick. Does that beat the DC for the mind read? For the
Lily.
aura reading?
Lily, what's your sexual orientation? I mean, oh.
You cast the wrong spell, Lucas.
I attempt. This is a aura reading for the emotional reading.
No, this is an emotional reading, and did you pass?
Yeah. I'm looking that up actually. Because
That's one of the
I'm
occult
still-
unlocks, right?
yeah. It's a perception one, but sense motive works for this because of beats. DC is. Oh nope. The DC was actually 28.
Mm.
So it just sort of, you can't quite see it.
Lily,
You see
Lucas
purple.
is staring at you oddly.
You say purple.
He mutters, "There's something different about you, Lily." Because it's a 4-round action, you could I think you just try again. Yeah, I can.
What's wrong, Lucas?
There we go.
Oh, well then.
How is she feeling?
How is she feeling? Panicked and scared.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Lily, don't be scared. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's going on, but it feels at least half right. I don't know that doesn't help, I know. But
You've been having a nightmare, correct?
that's what it feels like.
Please, stay up with me.
Okay. I mean, I only have this now, but all right, Lily. If it makes you feel better.
She casts the spell.
Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need it now, does he? It's already morning, right? Strider.
What's up?
Morning.
Did he
Is
get
this
a full? Did he get a full rest? Is essentially what he's asking.
Yeah, you got a full rest. You just had some
Okay.
bad dreams. As you're casting the spell on him, Lily, Lucas, make another will save.
Oh no, not my will save is lowered because I read her mind.
Uh-oh.
18.
All right. You just hear in the back of your head. She's so weak and frail. Her neck can be snapped so easily, like a twig.
Lily, help!
Lucas, what's wrong? Please, tell me.
He is he compelled? He,
No, you're not compelled to do anything.
oh, the voice. There's a voice. It's in my head.
She looks an alarm. Is it the... I forget, did he tell her that he heard a voice earlier
Yeah,
when we were in the hospital?
Yeah, he did,
Okay.
but he's forgotten about it because he rolled bad.
Is it the same one as before?
Yes, it is.
Oh. I won't let it get to you.
Make another will save.
What?
You hear the voice again. And you, so pathetic and weak, you could do nothing to save her had it not been for that bit of resiliency. She'd be dead.
No. No.
I can give you the power. I can give you what you need.
No!
Lucas! Please.
This.
The last thing you hear from him is, seek me out, child. Seek my tomb. I will unlock your psychic potential. And the voice finally goes silent.
Alright, what is going on with you two?
Wyoming.
I wasn't that far away.
Huh.
Heard you shouting.
It's
It's a voice telling me to kill everyone. I had a dream about that dragon. He menacingly took
Wait,
me in the
when you say that, the voice actually goes, "Wait, what?"
Waffle just goes, well, just don't kill everyone. Problem solved.
He says he wants to give me his power. He told me to go to his crypt.
His crypt.
He sounds both genuine and benevolent.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of who it might be.
Lucas, how many dragons do we know of?
There's Honored Mother. There's
The second one?
Well, okay. Looking at the knowledge religion again.
Do we consider Samson a dragon? This Waffle just asks.
He doesn't count. There's
Yeah. You can probably, with everything, you could probably put two to two together. You could probably guess who the voice is now.
It really is him, the Devourer.
Well, I'm gonna recommend not going to his crypt.
Mhm.
Just out of character, I have a mild feeling we are going to go to his crypt.
I won't let him take you from me. Ever.
Please, I don't want to become a monster like he was.
You won't.
Just because he's talking to you doesn't mean you have to listen.
You're right. But I can feel his grasp on my mind. Just this morning I woke up, I see things, see these things around everyone now. Alright. He tries to look at Wyoming. There's something around everyone, and I can barely, can't make it out, but I can almost feel for others, you know?
Make a perception, Lucas.
Whoa, that is an alternative way of doing this skill. How'd you know?
Well, it's I don't even know what the skill is, but
Wow, I am dumb.
just make a perception.
That was
It's
a
okay.
perception.
I'm in the wrong. All right. Yeah, that's enough.
This is reading emotional auras, by the way.
Okay.
He has an empath skill, so he can do it as a full round action if he drops his will save.
Can you just sense motive or something?
Well, yeah, but it's not as direct. It doesn't give you nearly as much information in one moment.
Is it just like is it read aura or?
It's a read aura. It's a perception skill. But I'm using sense motive because I have a feat for reading emotional auras like that.
Are you trying
Okay.
to are you
So
trying to
can
look
be-
it up right now?
So you
Yeah.
can
Because
basically
I
tell a
can
guy
link
he's an
you to it.
asshole.
No, I found it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because what I was gonna do, I was like, yeah, this doesn't really tie to it, but like reading it now, maybe. You notice that that everyone has this rather unique glow to them. However, when you see Zuge walk out, you notice that this little glow around him seems to be more of a legitimate aura than anything. It seems that even Sensei, honored father, as he's walking around, doesn't have as massive of a glow as Zuge.
And I bet he can see that Lucas now has a similar aura as well.
Yeah, as he notices you and goes, "Oh, there's more of us now. Great."
Oh,
No?
Ryan is here.
Hey.
You can do a
Stealth
thing.
Cat are here.
Yeah. He unstealthed, and he was here the entire time. He just unstealthed.
He
He
climbed
steps
out
out.
of the trash.
He steps out from behind his cardboard cutout.
He climbed out of the trash bin he got thrown into.
Yeah, that's
His
legit
childhood.
what you hear from Zuge Lucas. He's like, oh, there's two
More
more
of
of
us.
Well, if
He
that's
just
the
kind of
kind of power
walks
you're
walks
getting
over.
from it right now, that's not so bad.
I don't know what happened to you, but looks like you just got some psychic powers.
Well, more of them. But I was going to talk with boss about this earlier, but I never got the chance to.
Yeah. I'm sure someone at least told you this already, but everyone in Phonum is technically a latent psychic. From ungulates to predators, everyone has at least some form of psychic power buried in the back of their minds. It's only until you start pursuing it that it becomes developed. If you have any questions about your abilities, I'm here until you get to talk to boss.
Okay.
He just kind of sighs. Though if I could give you one advice, try and keep your emotions in check.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go wake up Manwich.
You just grab some
Yes.
dynamite.
He drank a little bit too much last night again. So he just kind of shrugs and walks off.
I didn't know Zuge had psychic powers too.
So I didn't miss much. Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah, it's only maybe been like,
20 minutes.
yeah.
I
Yeah, we
thought I'd be a
started at
lot later
1.
than that.
Yeah,
Wow.
we started super late.
So if you would have started early, I would have been an hour late.
Yeah.
Okay. La Cat is here.
Yay.
You sound tired.
Now that you're here.
Don't kill me off.
Alright.
Now
Oh
that-
no, Brox, you're dead.
Now that you're here, make a will save.
Now that you're here, Brox, when you wake up in the morning, make a perception.
You
Ouch.
see a murder.
Alright, there is a letter next to you.
I pick up said letter and I read said letter.
It reads, I have the answers to your questions. Come alone. If I see anyone follow you, you shall never see me. And it has the club card symbol.
Oh no, Ryan's gonna be clubbed to death.
Ryan puts this letter on his person and then ponders where the hell he was supposed to come because the letter didn't mention.
It has a map in the letter
You gotta turn
A
it
map?
over.
of Phonum. So it is in Phonum. It seems to be some rather uninteresting spot right in the middle of the prairie.
Like, how far out of Huoshan?
It's
The prairie.
Oh, the prayer. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's like just like right in the middle of nowhere in the prairie. It's like there's nothing there.
Okay. Ryan will commit this to memory and then burn the letter.
All right.
Whoops, forgot.
No, didn't whoops forgot.
Whoops.
But nobody needs to find this.
As you wake up a couple minutes later, you hear some sounds of Lucas having an existential crisis.
Distressed scorpion.
I mean, Lily doesn't sleep, so.
Stressful scorpion noises.
I hear this?
Yep.
Oh. I run over to that direction.
It's enough to pretty much wake everyone up, and yeah. So basically, to recap what happened as you're running out, apparently Lucas had some pretty nasty dreams, describing that some unknown force has been talking to him and just mocking him. And then after some talking, they finally put 2 to 2 together and realized that the person talking to him was the Devourer.
Ryan would ponder why the Devourer is talking to Lucas and not him also, since they are both predators.
You're not part of the cool kids club. He's already got a cat in the club.
And then you would have also you also would have overheard the conversation between him and Zuge. That apparently Lucas unlocked some form of psychic power.
That's cool.
Does Ryan tell Lucas this
Cool.
in character?
No.
That's cool, Lucas.
That's cool.
I'm super
Everyone's
jelly.
like, what the hell?
That's cool, bro.
Ryan, are you
Just
okay?
said he was having nightmares.
No, I don't say that.
He now has cold nightmares, so.
All of a sudden, Ryan has a baseball cap on backwards and has grills on his teeth.
Oh my god.
Ryan, what's happened to you?
Little Ryan.
No, that costs too much money to put
Yo.
grills on your saber tooth.
Yo, words to your moms. That's some hype stuff, G. I don't.
That's some mind voodoo magic, yo.
Oh, you want to see mind voodoo magic?
Okay, now back to what Ryan would actually be like. Okay, I'm making a Ryan that's exactly like that.
Oh no. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh boy, 90s Ryan.
So Strider, if Ryan ever takes a really hard hit to the head, things might happen. Anyway,
Gotcha.
Ryan-
I'll make sure you take a
Name
sniper.
bullet cannonball to the face.
Ryan will look concerned at Lucas because he had that experience yesterday where everybody he knew and liked and loved was dead.
Love? Oh.
No. Oh no, I can actually look at shipping charts now,
need
physically.
Love. No. Ryan starts singing the Beatles.
Oh, it's-
I look
guys,
at Ryan
guys,
hard.
something is wrong with Ryan today.
Anyway.
I mean, there was
that
nothing
vision
wrong
really
with
hard.
yesterday.
I don't see Ryan's emotions are still there. Don't know what they are. Can't tell.
It's because they're
I
constantly
can't
changing.
read the.
I
can't
am
read the
not
Ryan
an emotionally
right now.
stable cat.
He's
You
using
should know
flips
that.
right now.
never realized the DC was so high.
What's your perception at?
Well, this is sense motive, and it's at plus 17.
Against who?
It's against 20 plus HD.
So 29.
Oh yeah, 29. I was going with 28 because I'm behind the times.
Still, that's not terrible with how high your skill is.
Yeah. And I get full round actions to do it, so that's all right.
Who were you trying to sense motive?
You. I want to see. I want to see Ryan points.
Oh.
I want to see them physically now that I have special eyes.
You can't hide them from Lucas.
You're much higher than Nadine. That's what you see.
Yes, you see that there is an aura, and it's pretty decently sized.
Ooh. His aura is overcompensating for something.
Yep.
Okay, I move on to the going and finding the Lord of Hell and telling him to give us a weapon and go stab Nyarlathotep. Yeah.
Ryan walks out the door.
Yo, what's up, Asmo? I need
Alright.
Ryan, no.
So,
Ryan, no.
No.
By the way, 90s Ryan just fucking died.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Asmo just strikes me down immediately, and then the real Ryan comes in.
Yeah, by the way, 90s Ryan is fucking dead. He's never coming back.
No.
You say that.
His soul has been taken for hell. As a brick.
It's a
He got
Some things just don't belong in this world.
the cane came out and pulled him off stage.
Oh, we
Anyway.
won't have...
And then the doors closed on 90s Ryan's story.
Okay, back to the actual story. I'm sorry
Alright.
for derailing everything.
So, where was I? Oh yeah.
Suge was waking up Manwich.
Yep. After a couple moments, you see Sensei walking out of the cave with Manwich. They all look at you and go, "Come on. Why's everyone looking so gloomy?"
We're in hell.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's not that bad. I've seen worse.
I've been thinking.
Damn it. His hit dice is too high.
Damn it, she's been thinking again.
Manwich
No,
is
like
kind of
think the last time you thought you hit yourself generation.
looking at her and just crossing his arms, waiting for her to reply.
Well, I want to ask for some leave after we get out of here.
He just closes his eyes, kind of considering it for a few moments. Okay.
Thank you.
Probably let you all have some time off after this.
Damn it! I should have read. I can only do it once per minute as a full round action. That's decent.
Well, it's not like we're in rounds or anything.
Yeah, you probably had enough time. To...
We'll probably be putting all hunter activity on hold anyways after this.
Yeah, you got chased literally into hell.
Yeah, the time off will definitely be appreciated.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Nods.
I hope you would agree, because I have plans on how to use that time.
This calls for a psychic reading.
Lucas,
Is
you just got this power. Don't overuse it.
this going to be a new thing, Lucas?
Yes.
He said
He's-
something.
Yeah.
Psychic reading.
So,
are these good plans or bad plans? Are these plans that make you happy?
okay, so this is emotions.
Emotions. Are these plans
Okay.
that make you happy?
She looks a little anxious, but very happy, and you can also tell there's some love.
Ooh.
Lucas is happy too. He would smile, but he doesn't have facial muscles.
God, I hate that.
Just grin with your tail.
Like he does. I can tell he's grinning with his tail.
He moves his tail into a smiley face.
Yeah, I think that's worse somehow.
What are you talking about?
He just emotes with shapes from his tail. It's a new
What?
psychic power I got.
He lays down on his back and just makes shapes with all his legs.
Somehow.
Anyway,
He does make a cute little gasp.
Okay, Strider, back to actual story.
Actual.
Right.
This is actual.
So, this
Yeah,
is
that's
all
not
important
important.
stuff. Anyways, Manage does walk up and just kind of neat sits down with you. I'll give you all a little bit of time to recollect yourselves, but in about an hour or so, we're gonna start
Invasion will
packing
happen.
up and move. We're gonna start packing up and moving on. The hunter says we've got about a day's worth of travel before we reach the River Styx. Well, I want everyone to be all properly rested up by then.
What is this river like?
yeah.
From what I've heard, ain't pretty. The River Styx is a long river filled with the souls of the damned. People on the top of the surface, those who have been banished into hell with the sin of wrath and violence, and are locked in a never-ending, well, for lack of a better term, the entire river is one giant street fight.
That
So
sounds like a
don't
nice
go
place.
trying to take a dip in it, pal.
I
Yeah,
wasn't planning
don't.
to.
That's
If you
not a
fall
good way
in-
to cool off.
If you fall in, you're not getting out.
What are the plans to cross this river?
Ryan just flaps his wings.
There's a ferry. A ferry that leads the dead and the further worse parts of hell, if you believe it or not. He pulls out something from his pouch and pulls out a series of copper coins. The hunter says for each of us we have to pay the ferryman each a copper. But regular
If-
gold won't do it. But regular copper won't do it, so forge us these unique copper coins.
What's so special about them?
They are made from cloth.
Nothing seemed to be very special about them, rather than You know those, like, if you go to the zoo, those little coin machines,
Yeah.
you put, like, some
Yeah.
quarters in?
Yeah.
They basically look like those.
And
They
they've
have
got
smiley face
they've
on.
got a smiling Asmodeus on them.
they've got a hell admit 1 on it.
Manrich. Is flying over not an option?
No. The skies above are filled with 1, thick forests, and 2, a rather violent storm.
But wouldn't that mean the waters aren't safe either if there's a storm?
The waters aren't safe because there's dead fighting people in it anyways.
I suppose that's fair enough, but
So
I
the only
don't-
option is on this creepy hell boat.
I don't know the exact details, but the hunter assures us that the ferryman has been going through the river Styx for millions of years. He ain't never had any problems.
Just body surfing.
Except when you had to throw troublemakers overboard.
Waffle, do you have those oars ready?
The
you?
what?
The oars.
Oh yeah. I keep it in my head.
Everybody sees Ryan's tail go between his legs just a tiny bit before he realizes he did it.
no, he didn't. He wet the bed.
He went the.
No.
Great job, Ryan.
Everyone's like, what,
No.
Ryan? What the bed?
Yeah. No.
Ryan, how dare you? What the?
Don't you know? That's what friendship is like.
It's like wetting yourself.
Yeah, no. All of you can see Ryan be scared before he realizes he's letting everybody see that he's scared.
I can see you're scared because I'm psychic.
Can you roll?
Has it been a minute?
It has been a minute.
Okay.
You
I
can't
should
see my
stop lowering
emotions.
my will saves. You know.
Roll.
Probably.
I kind of feel like sense motive would probably be more effective.
Yeah, it probably would.
My emotions are invisible.
Roll a bluff check, Ryan. And a stealth check.
What, to hide my emotions?
Yes.
I need to
I
stealth
don't
my
want to.
emotions away.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Unfortunately, not a thing.
That's bluffing. I made up for, I wasn't
Good
scared.
job.
Can't bluff emotions.
No, I wasn't
can't-
scared.
You can't bluff the soul.
Well, yeah.
Lily would disagree.
Anyway, let's start heading out, or preparing to head out, or whatever we're doing.
Man,
What are you talking about? I lie to Lotus all the time. In
Lily, no.
Manwich finally says that, the captain, Lavernius here, and the other members of settlement are gonna be making some food before we head out. I recommend y'all get your bellies full before we go.
What kind of food? I don't know if I trust anything from this place.
Hellish food.
Is it meat?
He shrugs.
she licks her hand, she's like, I hope it's not just meat.
Is there ungulate food and predator food? And
Like the
nutritious people soup for Lucas.
You don't know. You don't know what they're making. He's gonna find out when they make the food too.
It's like, if you guys don't like it, you can just go eat the grass outside.
It's all people soup.
Hellgrass.
It's all people soup.
Yeah,
Wyoming.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Does devil's grass grow here?
Oh my god.
We have
No.
a backup plan.
No.
Yes.
If
Okay.
it doesn't, if it isn't anything we want.
Okay, good.
They have some extra rations they can provide us.
Very well.
Anyways, with that, he's gonna head off, and you'll see him talking with Sensei before before the two of them walk off together.
I ship it.
Whoa.
Lucas.
I can't check. His hit dice is probably too high for me to check.
Probably is.
I'm gonna check it anyway. On manage.
How close do you have to be?
I don't think.
You have to be crawling on the guy. You have to stand on top of his head.
In his skin.
Oh no.
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything.
Lucas is gonna have to make some additions to his crossword puzzle book.
Okay.
Anyways, about a couple minutes pass, and you see that the people of the settlement are setting up tables and the food, and it looks okay. For the most part, it's mostly like rice and very, very small bits of bread.
Rice is acceptable. Is it soul bread?
It is bread.
Is it rice of the damned?
It is rice. It is rice and bread.
Did somebody's... Ryan will look at the rice and look at the bread and continue looking at it.
I guess this is fine.
It looks like rice. Wait a minute. Is that a rice demon? No, it's just rice.
Oh, oof, that was a close one.
It's just rice and bread.
Well, this seems acceptable.
I sense motive, the right.
Oh my god.
I use
Alright, let Waffle do that.
It's rice and bread. This seems acceptable.
But it's capitalized.
So Ryan goes and finds a
Whoa,
demon
whoa,
bunny
whoa.
to eat.
Is that a person named Rice and a person named Red?
My god.
No! It's literally, they put up a sign. It's just fucking rice and bread. It's just rice and bread.
What does it think?
It thinks I'm fucking rice. Eat me.
Oh wow!
Whoa!
This is suicidal.
That guarantees it's a demon now, huh? It has its own thoughts and everything.
I'm not gonna eat it because that's not in my diet.
Waffle drops you a juice box from his stockpile.
I forgot that Waffle does actually have a juice box stockpile.
I have 19 juice boxes still left.
Yeah, because you bought like a crate of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Waffle
this
should be
seems
a psychic.
acceptable.
No.
Yep. Wyoming gets a bowl of rice. And I guess some bread.
Oh my god, thanks, phone.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did someone say Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Wind?
No, it's Thunder Fairy Blessed Brace.
Blessed rice of me.
It's Thunder Fairy.
What?
Thunder Fury,
Blessed
Blessed Bread of the Wind Seeker.
Bread of the Rice Seeker.
Blessed Bread of the White of the Rice Seeker.
One word. Thunder Cougar Falconbird.
No.
Anyway, Ryan has nothing to
Just
eat.
rice and bed. It's just rice and bed. It's just rice and bread.
Whoa, they're
It is
giving us beds.
It is pretty good rice and pretty good bread.
It tastes like
I don't
rice.
think.
Ryan
It tastes-
goes and finds a demon bunny to eat.
I don't think Wyoming is able to produce meat from his.
It's like it's
Cauldron.
rice
Why
seems
not?
to be
You did
flavored
it
with.
last time, I think.
Did I? Well, that's
You did.
with the hero's feast, sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What does the
It seems to
cauldron-
be flavored with some kind of seasonings. It ain't like super tasty. It's good, but it'll fill you up at least.
It's acceptable. What is that squeaking?
It is. That's the rice.
Shit.
No.
I knew it.
And then Lily
It's
gets
fine.
kind of unnerved.
You just bite into the food and it starts screaming.
Nah, it's
It's
fine.
just rice and
It's
bread.
just
fine.
rice and
You
bread.
just bite into it and it says it's just rice.
It be red. It be red. It be bread and rice.
I hope it's not red bread.
It's
Bite into it, and it's just all red.
Just starts
it's
bleeding.
just-
This is just like what long with sumo wrestlers eat.
Anyway, Ryan goes and finds meat.
Okay. There is a bunch of nothing around you.
Ryan, where are you going?
There's a few people.
There's there may be some bodies back at the prison, but that's like a couple hours out.
Don't eat dead demons, Ryan.
It's okay. I can douse for graves now.
Hey, I have jerky that's in my inventory since like session 2. This is totally safe to eat, right?
Well, we have rations.
It's
Well,
fine. No, it's
Jerky
fine.
can actually last a
It's
while.
jerky, so yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. This is tabletop. Expiration dates don't exist.
Woohoo.
Okay, I eat like a 1.5-year-old jerky.
Hey, it tastes pretty good.
I'm in. Yeah, it's jerky. It can actually last a year and a half.
I mean, that's the point of jerky, is to make it last longer.
There, it's out of my inventory now. Slowly but surely, I'm clearing it out.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is the jerky of the guy you captured in your first urgent, but whatever.
It's jerky. I just have it labeled as jerky.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the guy you captured in your first urgent. It's like they killed him and turned him into jerky for you guys.
Well, I'm eating him now. He tasty.
It's pretty good.
Does it speak to me like the rice does?
No,
It
but
speaks to your soul.
he may show up during the fight with the pain.
Okay. We all eat. This is good. Next
You
part
eat.
of the story.
All right. Anyways, after you finish eating the just rice and bread and people jerky, you are all ready to start heading out. The hunter says his goodbyes to the rest of the settlement as you see Manwich, Sensei, Zuge, and Kabadoth all gearing up and getting ready to go. And he starts walking up to your party. It'll be a day's travel to the River Styx. Once we get there, Manwich here will pay the ferryman the copper needed for us to climb aboard his ferry. If we're lucky, Mephistopheles has also explained to the ferryman about where we need to go. Otherwise, we're going to end up in a place we don't want to be. Now,
Lucas
Let's-
is not in.
now, let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time.
And so they do.
And y'all begin walk-ins.
It's like, oh wait, before almost forgot. Go in, grab Nadine, and drag her with us.
Oh yeah, no, Hobo is, Hobo is with you. Still riding Nadine, who is just completely blank-faced. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna come with you guys. I'm, just...
Are you
I heard
playing?
y'all... I was like, I heard y'all needed her, but... Yeah, I'm not done with my, I'm not done. This is fun.
When will you be done?
He looks at his 16 days
Hmm.
until I decide to release the spell.
So I had time to learn the spell, right?
Totally.
Okay.
Totally.
Well, I'll give you, by the time we get to Asmodeus.
Yeah,
Or-
I'll probably let her go by the time you guys leave.
Better.
Good enough for me.
Anyways, we've got adventuring to do. And I haven't... Come on, meat sacks. Let's go adventuring. Just kind of...
And he gallops ahead.
And...
A really low and a relatively high. And a low. And an average.
Alright, so...
Encounter.
For most of the day, it is uneventful. But as you find yourself getting closer and closer to a marshy, swampy area, make a perception.
Does this count as in the cave?
No.
Way.
27.
I see stuff.
Waffle does see
I see
things.
stuff too.
I see into the ether, and I see everyone's auras. And
Is
I
Waffle
saw my aura just says fuck off, and then that's it.
I mean, Waffle would be a pretty good psychic with his giant sense. Well, actually, no. Sense motive does other things if you don't have the empath beat.
Alright, so, you see, Mephistopheles forming, in front of you. He's just kind of chuckles.
I wave at him.
Wonderful job. Eradicating Minos. Especially you. He looks down at Lucas.
Thanks.
Seems we all have our surprises. Asmodeus is getting rather excited to meet you.
Has he been
And-
keeping tabs on us?
Asmodeus has been watching.
If he's God and all that, why doesn't he just like snap us over there? Because this is tiring.
Don't be such a baby, Ryan.
Not everything is... Not everything is what it's... No. Asmodeus still needs to know you are capable of doing what needs to be done.
I figured. It was a test.
If you can survive what hell can offer, he believes it will be enough to prepare you for your eventual battle against the crawling chaos. Of course, if you died, Asmodeus would have just tossed you in a pit and left you to burn, I would have forgotten about you within the hour.
Well, ain't gonna happen so easily to us.
Will
I
it
do-
now? I will say this. He looks at all of you. There is one more trial. The river Styx, though it is relatively harmless to those who board the ferry, you'll find that there are still threats that lurk amongst you.
Like I said, Waffle, keep your oars ready.
Yay.
That is all the advice I can give. I will say this. There is someone right now who wants you dead. Make it to Asmodeus' throne, and I can promise you he shall protect you from these forces.
I have no doubt that there are people who want us dead, but
People wanting us dead is no new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this particular someone is very powerful.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
also
But I've spoken enough. Go. And it kind of whoosh disappears.
Just like last time, he actually makes his own sound effects. Whoosh.
He actually goes whoosh.
Whoosh. Whoosh. He's,
Mephistopheles was whoosh this entire time.
I'm off to sing some more birthday songs.
My only keeps glancing around here. He seems a little on edge.
Ryan is very irritable right now.
Alright, well, you continue going, and the rest of the trip is uneventful. Eventually, you enter this very swampy area, and in the distance, you see a rather large boat, and standing on top of it is a humanoid figure just wrapped in ancient, musty-looking robes and bandages.
Is that our rod? I'm guessing that's our rod.
sounds like looks like it.
As you reach it, he holds his hands out. There's these just bony hands, no noticeable flesh on them.
I'll be right back.
A penny for the ferryman.
I'm gonna do a sense motive.
I'm going to do a regular sense motive and not a mind-opening psychic reading.
I'm going to do one as well, because why not? I sense a lot of motives.
Between the three of you, he's asking for the coins Manwich spoke about.
And
Yeah,
he's
just
seems like he's
Manwich-
actually
Manwich
the
would-
ferryman,
Yes.
and not some
I
guy
thought-
who is pretending to be him so he can throw the coins in the ocean, in the lake or river.
Yes.
I toss.
There's no noticeable deceit.
I toss him the coin.
Hey, Manwich gave you all your own coin to give to him.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just give it to him nicely.
Does he have a nice catch?
It somehow lands perfectly in his hand.
Sweet.
I'm gonna try that too then.
I just give it to him because, you know.
You all, like, in whatever way, try to, like, throw it or chuck it. The ferryman's hand seemed to just perfectly move his hand to just make sure it lands right in the palm of his hand.
And it does it just
He'd
a
be
bit to the
very good
side,
at
and his
sports ball.
arm just lengthens. It just grows out. He's like, who's this guy from Street Fighter? That yoga guy?
The Dulcim.
Yeah, that he's like does him. It's just his hands just
Stretchy arms,
stretch.
stretchy yoga arms.
Yoga fire.
Anyways, as he collects all the coins, you are the ones Mephistopheles told me about. Rather taxing time for you, living souls, to enter our realm.
Well, it wasn't exactly by choice.
Yes. Well, regardless, you'll all end up here one way or another.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now, come. I shall ferry you to where you need to go. He kind of just steps to the side, allowing you to board the ferry.
Well, we board the ferry.
All right. Yes.
Mhm.
I scuttle my butt upon.
Ryan seems very, very hesitant to get on the boat.
Come
Very
on,
noticeable too.
Come on, Ryan.
As you're getting on, make a perception.
I was about to do that in RP Tavern.
All of you can see Ryan's hair is standing on end.
Can I?
Wyoming doesn't seem to think that the ferry is much worse than where he is right now.
Waffle has a boat. He is not really phased from a bad ferry.
Lucas does not like water either.
There is no water.
that's
There's
okay,
just a
come
mosh.
on,
There is,
go
there is
slow.
just a mosh pit below us.
Ryan doesn't like boats and or water.
Alright.
Ghosts are
That's
fine.
from going
As you're all boarding the ferry, you notice that there are other passengers here. About 4 of them.
Is there
They're
anything
all-
unusual about them?
Make a perception.
I thought we just made a perception.
Make another one. To
Okay.
this is your general perception. So if you want to focus on them specifically, make another one.
I am going to
All right.
read their emotional aura. I want to see their opinions towards one another.
So, do you only read one person, or do you read everyone in the room?
I read one person,
Okay.
and I can see their opinion of everyone. And
So there's no heavy metal music, sadly. But yeah, they all seem to be
30.
all right. 32 sense motive.
Yep. What is this guy's opinion of everyone else?
They
Oh,
seem
yes.
to be they seem just to look very, very angry and unhappy.
Probably because they don't want to be here.
Wyoming, you notice something. Sensing their motives. They all seem to be staring at Lily.
Oh no. How does this guy feel about Lily?
He wants her fucking dead.
Oh no.
I guess they don't like Ansho and Fetlux.
Is this out of jealousy or blind rage? Or
It
any other?
Can you tell specifically, or
Yeah, I believe I can tell specifically. Let me look it up.
She's the one who cut in line at Pharasmos.
Disposition and attitude towards any creature within 30 feet of it.
I'm gonna pull Lily aside and suggest she stay on the opposite side of the end of the boat from them.
Lily's going to ready an action to I'll blast any one of them in the face if they try to walk towards her
Well then.
with her musket.
Alright, let's see. Disposition. I would say you can actually determine it that whatever it is, they are not happy, and it's not really clear what's motivating their murderous rage.
So if Lily saw them good, then does she notice that they're all kind of staring at her, at least?
Yeah, they're staring at you.
Can I help you?
No response.
Waffle waves at them.
They do not wave back.
They deserve to die. Let's kill them now.
How big is this fairy?
It is about 40 by 40.
That's a big fairy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fairies can be fairly large, so.
That's true.
I mean, fairies are used to get wagons and stuff across rivers, so.
Yeah, but this is possibly a ship.
So
Like,
we should
four.
probably stay on the opposite side of the boat from these people.